feed them, you love them, sometimes you even clothe them. And when your pet is sick, you take them to the vet for special care. But what you may not know about your vet is exactly what kind of technical training, if any, they have had. Now, as Deborah Goebel explains, trained veterinary technicians are calling for more standardized education.
Did we take an x-ray of Archie?
Not yet. When Teresa Budge got a job at this animal emergency clinic as a vet tech, she'd spent more than 2 years at school.
We do anything from anesthesia to husbandry, nutrition.
But under the bylaws set out by the BC College of Veterinarians, schooling is not always mandatory.
There are many people in practice who have been performing these tasks for many, many years and who are, have proven, abilities in that area.
In rural BC, vets often train their assistants themselves. Registered veterinary assistants think that needs to change.
It's ultimately, I guess, up to the pet owner. Do you want a trained professional who's gone to school, who's been tested over and over and over again to perform these duties on your pet? Or do you want someone who's just been trained by a veterinarian?
In 2010, the Veterinarian Act in BC was rewritten. The regulatory body that governed ceased to be, and the college was formed. Its mandate was to review and rewrite the existing bylaws, including those surrounding the education of those who assist vets.
Deliberately decided not to tackle the regulation of technician bylaws at this time.
They made that choice because if it suddenly became mandatory that people who work with sick animals get a specific kind of training, veterinary costs would go up, many existing employees would lose their jobs, and there wouldn't be enough trained professionals to work in veterinary offices.
Nothing is changing. Okay, this is the way that these things have been done in veterinary practice in BC for many years.
I certainly don't think it's a step forward.
Dr. Eugene Gorodetsky travels the province doing surgery on animals. He says he'd like to see more regulation around those who do the medical procedures.
I have seen people that are extremely unqualified to do anything with the animal, and they are the only person monitoring the anesthesia while I perform an endoscopic procedure.
The College of Veterinarians does say over the next 2 years it will be reviewing its education policies around vet techs. Deborah Goebel, CBC News, Vancouver.